Yeah. I opened my fan the wrong way. It's fine. Oh, I'm doing that too, but you can't see my hair flowing because I don't have any.
No se confunda.
No. No.
I always feel awkward during this bit because I can't like participate in like that.
You could.
What,
Thank you. Yes. It's better than a Dr. Seuss book, which we've had someone use before. So honestly, it's fine.
Oh my god.
Mr. Talented.
Oh, he was.
Yes. But Guten Tag and hello to Europe, Australia, and the world, and welcome to the CUP ESC, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real tea into ESC from top to bottom. Honey. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. We are drinking energy drink of the moment, which is strawberry limeade, because duh, it's really good. But if I was drinking it out of anything smaller, it would obviously be a cup mug. Cup mug. Lewis. And you can get your merch and all of our merch over at lonagcreations.etsy.com. Link is in the description below, and we do ship internationally and domestically within the US, so there are no excuses.
I actually just bought myself some more.
Purr! Yay!
I got the tumbler and I got the socks.
Purr. Oh, I need.
Oh my god, we
socks.
do socks.
We have socks. We have a lot more merch coming on the way. Lana is actively working on getting us some new merch stuff. I've suggested some things, so I'm hopeful. I'm hoping we can get a bigger cup mug because I love cup mug. But
No,
she's
but
a little
tumbler
impractical.
looks so much.
But she's a little impractical for my coffee drinking purposes. So, you know, we got more merch on the way here in the coming future. And in the words of former German representative to Eurovision, Black Smoke.
Oh.
One of my favorite German entries of all time. And Sophie was robbed. Thank you.
She didn't deserve last place.
She did not deserve last place, and I will die on that hill.
And I am Aneesa Long, also known as Sam DMV, also known as Sam de Monteverde. I love Eurovision. I'm Filipino-Canadian. I'm trans non-binary, and I also like K-pop. So if you have any recommendations for anyone that falls in the center of that Venn diagram, feel free to hit me up. My Twitter will be in the link below, as well as along the sticker for any YouTube viewers. And in my cup mug, I have a French vanilla cappuccino from Tim Hortons with some honey in it.
Purr.
Because Tim Hortons does K-cups, which is very...
I need you to send me some. Okay, thanks.
Amazon, girl.
But they're so expensive on Amazon here. I've looked.
Oh,
they're
that's
like double the price. They're literally.
I swear
like
that's how my mom's able to get some of these. She has like an Amazon Prime, like.
Okay, well, maybe.
And in the words of former Eurovision German representative, I guess you need the patronization as a kind of validation. You will cope with the frustration that your randomly fixation is another affirmation that you're just a hateful person who is not really better than me.
Wow. Slay.
I don't feel hate. I just feel sorry.
Well. Anyway, hi everyone. I am Lewis. I am a canny lady from Manny. That's the camera there, not there. And
I love you going back and forth between which camera to use.
Like, I wasn't sure which one was. I was like the one that's got the light bulb on it. Like switched on. That's probably what it is. Yes. Hi.
Word.
I'm not drinking anything. I probably should drink something because hydration is important.
Yes.
And in the words of a former German Eurovision representation. We used to meet rock stars.
Oh! Yay! Oh, I love Malik.
Look where we are.
We used to be the rock stars. Can we all just do one thing together also to honor them because they didn't deserve last?
They really didn't.
No. Someone else.
Oh.
Sister!
Sister! I
If you couldn't tell, we're talking about Germany today. We finally have the final song for Das Deutsch Final, because their 3-week-long process of inviting new people to join is now over. We have the final song, and now we can talk about all of these lovely songs for the German national selection this year. Very excited. The final is next Friday.
Yes.
At the time we are currently filming this. And yeah, we're going to talk about Das Deutsch Final 2024. Before we do, though, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we're here almost all the time giving you almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. Make sure to subscribe to both of our other channels as well for almost all things drag and almost all things reality TV. We put out a lot of content for y'all overall, so hopefully there's something that you enjoy and you stick around, and we appreciate all of the support. If you would like to become a member of the CUP channel and join the tea room, you can hit the join button on any of our main channel videos, and you could join our Patreon. Same content, different platform. All of those links will be down in the description below. Yeah, I think that's it. So we've got Das Deutsch Final coming up soon, hosted by my icon.
Yes.
Barbara Schoenberg.
Yes.
Barbara Schoenberg.
Queen.
I love her.
I hope we get another year of her hitting on the lead singer of The Root.
Please. Oh my god. I'm also like, oh my god, what former Eurovision representatives are they going to bring in? Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Right.
Like, that's my favorite part always, is like, because last year it was like, oh my god, Monica. Was it Monica there? I think Monica was there.
I don't remember.
But I was like, oh my god, The Root. Oh my god. Oh, Katarina, I believe, was there.
I couldn't tell you.
But I was like, The Root. We'll be talking about them later this weekend, actually. So let's just dive on in to these songs. We are going to go kind of, I'm happy for you. We're going to go kind of in alphabetical order, sort of, kind of. We're going to talk about the Zoom Eurovision song at the end, because it was the last song to be announced. So we are starting with Bodine Monet with Tears Like Rain.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's cute.
I personally really enjoy this.
I do too.
Well, I like it. I'll say
this is not competitive at all. I'll just go ahead and say that right now. I don't think this is competitive at all. But this is the kind of music I listen to, so I'm really excited to have another song to listen to. Like, that's kind of where I'm at with it.
It sounds very current whilst also it sounds very current while simultaneously dated too.
A little bit, yeah. I think I would agree with that.
Yeah,
sure.
She knows her brand. She knows her personal image. Like, she has an image. She has like a okay, I can a
vibe.
A vibe. Yes, indeed.
Vibes.
I did enjoy her voice, and the change of direction on the bridge was cute. I don't see me choosing to listen to this personally.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, I don't see me being like, oh, like, you know what, I want to listen to Tears Like Rain. I love, but I see why people would. It's just not for me.
Totally. I think this falls very perfectly into like the kind of music I listen to outside of Eurovision. This kind of like indie sort of country influence pop like situation is kind of where a lot of my music lies. So I really like it overall.
Yeah, this is also very up my alley of like this almost like alternative country with a bit of like soul in there. There's a song in particular that I'm thinking of where the singer has a very similar voice. I'm only trying to refer to the song because I can't remember who the singer is. Let me just search up real. Alice Merton is her name.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a song she has called No Roots, and I'm a huge fan of it.
Okay.
I find that they're both very much in the same kind of wheelhouse, if you will, and that's very much up my alley. So yeah, that's why I really like it.
Yeah, I will say if she can hit that low register live, that's gonna be everything.
And the high belts too.
The high belts were really, really good. I was more impressed with her low register when she goes really down before she goes back into the chorus. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I enjoy this for sure. So let's move to Galant with Katze, or another goddamn cat song. Apparently, this one's also cat.
Sie ist ne Katze. Ja. Ne böse Katze. Ihr dickes Fell pflegt sie jeden Tag dichter, dunkler, Jahr für Jahr.
You know what? I enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this because I was confused.
I'm very confused still.
I'm
like, do I want this and Katrina from Latvia to win? Maybe. With 3 witches and 2 cats at Eurovision this year, I mean, I'm here for it.
Right.
Like, it's Year of the Woman. We need to represent all the women, including cat women.
Yes.
So...
I'm a huge... I really like this as well. This is cool. I find this is such a cool vibe. It leaves me very intrigued.
Mm-hmm.
The pocket is insane. I think for me, oddly, she feels the most in pocket out of the selection.
I disagree.
That's totally fair. But I don't know. For me, it was easy for me to kind of get into that groove. That verse that was just that we heard as well. I really enjoyed as well. I love the electric guitar coming in. I also hope this performance is like cappy as fuck.
It seems like it's gonna be.
It's going to be.
Yeah, I like this. I think the vibe is really cool. I want something a little bit more than, and I'm a cat, a sneaky cat. Like, I want a little bit more than that. I love this like shift in moodiness towards the end of the song as well. I thought it built really nicely. It's not my absolute favorite here, unfortunately, but I do still think it's a really solid song. I just don't know how competitive this would be.
I feel like there could be a market for it, though.
I think, there's a, I agree.
For men and cat women?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, in a weird way, I really enjoyed this. It was very spoken word to music, but
very
spoken word to music. But I love that. I love that in this song. Mind you, I did love it the last time it was spoken word to music when we last covered. What did we cover the other day?
We've covered a lot since then,
Denmark.
Lewis. So what was the last thing you covered?
Denmark, wasn't it Basim that you were like, okay, this is very spoken word, but I loved it. Anyway, it felt like I was I was tripping on acid, and I was,
yeah, sure, yeah, okay.
But I loved it. It piqued my intrigue. It piqued my interest. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I just want to highlight these groundbreaking and very personal lyrics that are written here. She's a cat, a wicked cat. She's a cat. Meow. A wicked cat. And I just think that's such groundbreaking songwriting, honestly.
Honestly.
I just think it's, it's really well done. It's groundbreaking.
Honestly, the most groundbreaking lyricism since Booty, 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 So Fat.
Yes.
Very much. Very much. I believe this is our 5th booty reference.
Probably.
The season.
Our Eurovision iceberg for the year will just be booty. Okay. We gotta move on.
Yes.
Oh. Unless you had something else to say.
I really love it. That's all.
Okay. Sorry. Next up, we have Isaak with Always on the Run.
Close but never done. I can break up when I'm free, lost in my own identity. I'm on the run.
I really enjoy this.
I'm a huge fan of this.
I enjoy this.
I think this. What sells it for me is his tone and this little bit of gravel that he's got, especially when he goes higher in his register. If he can hit all of this live, I think it's going to be a phenomenal performance.
And I hope he sounds exactly like very close to that.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope so, yeah. I was making this reference when I was listening to it earlier with Sam and Aneesa. Rag and Bone Man, giant. Like, it's in that pocket.
This time I'll give you the Rag and Bone Man reference. This time I'll give it to you for sure.
I thought the chorus was going to go one way because it was starting to repeat itself, and then it went a different direction with the or whatever the fuck. Like, I loved that. Poor guy is stuck in a hurricane. Like, some people would take shelter during the storm. Some people would take shelter during the storm, but no, he's just sat on the bench. Like, girl, move. Like, do something, find shelter. Like, anyway, no.
Right.
I just feel like if it did get sent, this song would be paid dust in the same way that most recent German entries have been paid dust.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I get that.
I think the song is lovely. I just don't know if it's the most competitive. I think it would take like a good amount of like big staging. They'd have to bring a rainstorm onto the stage in Malmö, honestly, in order to do this.
I'm gonna need some floating clouds, you know.
Right. Oh, I was gonna say y'all won't get to see who wins this at your semifinal that you're going to. Unfortunate.
No, we won't.
I know.
Damn. But you get whoever wins San Remo, and hey,
We do.
that's gonna be good. So good for you. For context, Lewis and Aneesa are going to semifinal 2 at Eurovision because they're going to Eurovision this year, and I will be stuck at home again.
We will be one of those majority people staying in Copenhagen.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should.
We need to book Wee Wee Jam. That's reminded me. Okay, so.
But yes, Isaak is lovely.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of this.
And I'm leaving several seconds to pause in case Aneesa has another comment because I don't want to interrupt her.
Let's move on.
Great. Let's move on to Leona with Undream You.
Somehow, but I can't unfeel it. I can't undream you now.
I love this.
I'm not surprised. Here's what I'm going to say about this song. And I'm going to say this in the most loving way possible. If this won, this would be potentially the least competitive Eurovision song ever. But with that said, I do still like it. I don't like it nearly as much as Lewis does. I will make that very clear. But I think it's lovely. That's really all I wrote for it.
I think that's what it is for me too. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of the song as well. I would listen to this day in and day out. However, for Eurovision, I have no idea how we would fare.
I'll give it a bit more credit than that. I think there's potential. Not to win. It's not winning. But I don't think
this won't win, but like there is a universe depending on what they send that like Germany could have a decent shot for the first time in a while. Then again, we thought of that last year with Blood and Glitter, and look how that ended up. So you know,
well, this has shades of some of my favorite Eurovision entries. When We're Old, Your
Where
I love that song. And it's kind of in the Victoria pocket as well.
I also gave it a little bit of like a Marpellish Deutsch, like that sort of. I wrote dreaminess. That was like the one word I had for this song, and I get that from Salvador as well. For me, unfortunately, it's just not the most memorable song. That's really what it comes down to for me. Is I feel like there are other songs in this that I will remember more. But if this comes on, I'll be like, oh yeah, that lovely song.
To you.
To me. I can only speak on my opinion.
Yes,
that's my opinion.
How you no? The only reason I personally remember it is because it's the only female ballad.
Fair. Also true. Yeah.
But also because it's the only one that kind of has this kind of dreaminess.
Yeah. Yeah, dreaminess is right. Her voice is so delicate. Like, I love the delicacy in her voice. The music video it's so simple. There's little to nothing going on, but it's so impactful. I love that.
I love just the close up the entire time. I find that really, I love that.
Yes. The bridge caught me off guard, but I do love it. The key change. I love the key change in this. There's this is a very British reference, but there's something very John Lewis Christmas advert about this song, and I love that.
If you understand that reference, let us know in the comments.
Please.
My Brits will get it.
If there are any watching.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Lovely.
It's lovely, and I really like it. I'm a big fan of this.
Lovely gal. Next, Marie Reim with Naive. And I bet you can figure out what that means in English.
Clueless.
I don't know. I'm a bit naive to... No. Question.
Answer.
This is in excluding scars. This is in running order, right?
No, this is alphabetical.
There's no
running order. Okay, never mind. Well, if this was the running order, I was gonna say that this is in a really sweet spot.
If this was in the running order, she'd be set. Honestly, you can make this the running order. Germany, y'all can make this the running order. That's fine. Here's what I have to say about this song. Bop City.
It is.
Yeah. I love this song.
I love this song.
Talking about, I want a song to go to Eurovision where she's talking about being a side piece. I want it. It's so good.
She's got a great voice.
The energy in this song, like that's something that the songs we've heard so far are lacking. Energy, and this is a really that's why I was like hoping this was running order, because it would have been in such a sweet spot, because it was such a change of direction.
Now that I'm looking at it, there are really only 2 songs that are upbeat, and we're about to talk about them almost back to back. That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of her voice, like I mentioned before. I love how just in the first second, boom, big punch. And then she comes in again with that big punch like a couple more times, and then she holds that high note at the climax. Yeah, no, she's got an amazing voice.
This is the best thing I could say about any song in regards to Eurovision. This sounds like a song that could become a staple.
Yeah.
Like, this is a song that people in the Eurovision community will constantly turn back to.
Like 10 years down the line, we could be looking at this the same way we're looking at like, I don't know. I'm trying to think from like the 2010s, but I can't really think of it. I'm thinking like Verka. I'm thinking like Heroes. As much as I may not personally enjoy that song.
Aneesa, like, who did we? Sorry, Aneesa, who did we see in the Euro Club? Swedish entry, like the Euro Club, like the Oge owner introduced her, like she's from years back.
Oh, Charlotte Pirelli?
Charlotte Pirelli.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Charlotte Pirelli, yeah.
Yeah.
Mother.
Mother.
Yes. This is like
that level. Like, we're going to be thinking about, like, if this song goes, we're going to be thinking about this song in the same way that we think about, like, I'm thinking recent years. Like, we're going to be thinking about it like we're thinking about, like, That's Rich. Slow-mo, Spaceman, like songs along that line of like, we're gonna remember these songs years down the line.
You know what it feels like to me, actually? It feels like Runaway by Sunstroke Project, but better. It's done way better than that.
Yeah.
Like, I get a similar vibe, but I just feel like this song is a lot better executed than Runaway.
Agreed.
Slay.
Slay.
Good on you, girl.
Slay.
Slay.
Hit the slay button, which is also called subscribe. Thank you. Next up, we have Max Mutzke. I think, I don't know. The song is Forever Strong.
And we are going, but I know where I belong. All I can do is keep on flying.
I wanna go to a place where
I belong. Ocean. I wanna you.
Okay, I love his style. Irrelevant, but who plays Jenga like that?
I have to talk about it because what the fuck was this music video? Respectfully, what the fuck was this music video?
It was just
I didn't see the music video.
He's making Jenga. He's doing Jenga, but it's like he's making this like it looks like a DNA strand.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
Yeah, I was very confused by the music video. His vocal is, I love his vocal.
Yeah.
Especially his belts. I do love his belts. I think it's gonna struggle. Either he's gonna struggle next to Isaak, or Isaac's gonna struggle next to this because I can't like. There's.
I see the former happening because I honestly feel like Isaak has a more dynamic song. That's just what it comes to. Well, and then you also have to think about Reich because they're all kind of competing for the exact same spot.
Yeah.
I don't think either of the songs we talked about so far will compete with that one, honestly. We'll talk about it. But I mean this in the most loving way. It just feels a tad generic. Like, it feels like anyone could sing this song. It feels like this could be written by anyone, and it is. There are thousands of songs like this. Yeah. And if there was something more complex with the instrumental or like a few more like vocal things that he was doing, I would be a little bit more inclined to say it's less simple. But unfortunately, it's just generic. Is it good? Yes. Is it generic? Also, yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, the song to me feels good, but not it feels good, but not great. Right. Honestly, my favorite thing about it is his voice, because I really enjoy his voice. But other than that, the song itself doesn't have much going for it. To me.
And to me. But like, I don't think I would turn this off.
I would not.
I will say that. I don't think I would turn this off.
No. Unless I see something in the playlist that's up next that
unless I look at the queue and I'm like, oh my god, Chanel, and then I'm skipping this for Chanel.
Right.
But like, I hope that happens at some point, and I can just be like, oh my god,
oh my god, Chanel.
Chanel.
I love Chanel.
Slay.
Next up is 99 with Love on a Budget.
Okay, this makes me happy.
And I think for the first time in a very long time, Lewis and I agree on a song. Yay! I love this.
I'm a huge fan of this.
Oh my god, it's so good.
So good. Like, it's giving... Okay, this is the reference I made. Rom-com movie montage scene.
Yes.
Sure.
I made another more Eurovision-based comparison.
Mm-hmm.
I went Lake Malawi.
Yes.
Friend of a friend.
Yes, of course.
Like that's the energy I was getting.
Of course, that's the energy.
It also gives me a little bit of, if y'all remember from the Czech selection last year, Introvert Party Club.
Oh, yeah.
It's giving a little bit of that sort of like, same like, in the way that this song is so relatable.
Yeah.
Not that in the way that.
In the way that.
Not the Kelly Osbourne. Anyway,
whatever.
No, I love this. I enjoyed it. It doesn't try too much, and that's what I love about it. Like, it doesn't try too much. Like, it's simplistic. There's like it's
generally
nice...
Sorry. Finish your thought.
I don't know what I was gonna say, so go ahead.
So, the reference I got might not be something that the two of you, Lewis, you might get it more than Logan, but it gives me, for all my Canadian listeners out there, it kind of gave me a bit of Mariana's Trench.
Okay,
I am familiar, so fuck you and fuck my drag.
So now that you mention it, because what's Mariana Trench to you, the 1975 is to me, right? Yeah. So now that I think about it, this could be a 1975 song.
I was thinking 1975 as well.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, this feels like the perfect fusion between those two.
And those to you are like, stay with me on this journey. Those to you are like Jack Johnson to me.
Okay, yeah.
Oh. I love Jack Johnson. I have said I grew up listening to Jack Johnson, so like there's always.
So did I. Don't worry.
Making banana pancakes, pretend like there's no heat. It's so good. Anyway, I'm so happy that we all enjoy this because this kind of feels like the merging of all of our like favorite music styles together in a weird way.
Yes.
I really enjoy it. It's very early 2000s. It's definitely Mariana's Trench. It's definitely 1975. Like, I'm getting that sort of vibe from it. This is the one. I don't remember what song you were saying it about earlier, Aneesa, but you were like, this is the most in pocket. I disagreed because I think this is the most in pocket by far.
No, yeah, totally. It was Katze.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was also very in pocket.
Sure.
But like, I would put them two as like the two most like in pocket songs.
Definitely. I don't know that this is the most competitive thing in the world, but do I kind of want this to go to Eurovision still?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would love to see this.
I think this, even though I'm so far from what we have in this year, and we're only a third of the way through songs after today. We're filming on the second Super Saturday. Spoiler. This would be so different for a vibe this year, and I would really love that.
Question.
Answer.
99 is a band, right?
I think
we only really saw one guy. Right. Wow. Okay.
I think it's just I think his stage name is just
99.
Let me look. I'm actually kind of curious.
I am very curious because
it just says It just says artist is 99. There are 3 writers on the song, so I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. It sounds like a band song. That's the thing. Like,
yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm looking for the full. It's crazy. It's party. No, he's a soloist.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yeah. The only person in this that's not a soloist is Galant, and that's a duo.
Oh, okay.
It's very Nebulosa.
Gotcha.
Where the woman is the singer and the man is the one doing all the instrumentation.
Right.
Yeah. Zora. Oh yay! I forgot about that. Zora. Speaking of Big Five. Let's move on to our penultimate song to discuss today, and that's Reich with Oh Boy. This could win Eurovision. I'm gonna say that. I really honestly think this could win Eurovision.
I see that.
I think this is a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, is this a masterpiece for me.
Mm-hmm.
This, oh my God.
This gave me kind of a very similar kind of writing scheme, if you will, for lack of a better term or phrase. It gave me very like Hadestown.
Oh,
I got
a
very
musical reference.
It's very musical theater. I will say that there is an element of like, I hope that the staging is kind of musical theater a little bit.
But this, like, it felt very like musical theater, but I specifically like it specifically gave me like Hadestown.
A Hadestown reference in a Eurovision video. I love it.
I'll take it. Hey, I'm not mad at it. I'll take that.
I love Hadestown.
I do too.
Oh yeah, same.
I've seen it live. It's amazing.
In the first verse, okay, here's my reference. In the first verse, like it's got like a John's Tears quality.
I went Bachman.
Bachman.
I think the comparison to River is there.
Yes, absolutely.
Lyrically as well. It's very that sort of energy of like John's Tears, Achman. I would even go as far to say Marius Bear in that area, but it's that kind of vibe and that kind of song.
Here's my issue with it. Okay, I love it. Okay, so I love his. Okay, let's just go. So my good points. I love his high register. His high register is very heavenly. I love the instrumentation and the choir. Just it feels like the builds have a really bad. I wish the payoffs for the builds in the song were bigger.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
I see. No, I see that.
Yeah, I feel like when it builds up and I'm expecting something like I get to the end of it and I'm like, oh.
I think for me, what's interesting is I think the build-up builds up into that call and response that we get right before the end. And I like that it's kind of building into this very soft moment. And then that builds. It builds and then it brings you back down. And it kept my interest listening. But I see what you're saying with that. I definitely see it. For me, I think it just like it was like a wave for me. And I like that. I'm hoping that the live vocal gives him an opportunity to really have that build up pay off. And I think it will. But I think this is lovely.
Yeah.
I think this is amazing. I love this.
Slay.
And last up, we're going to talk about the song that made it through CUP ESC, which took place over, I don't know, like a damn month. And the winner of that was Floryan with his song Scars.
Scattered in a maze. Each time I open up to find the reason seems like I'm losing the race. I was down, got back up. I won't hide in the dark.
Now, I will say this before I give any of my thoughts on it. This is the only one where, for me, I don't know about y'all, I'm judging this off of the live vocal.
Yes.
I'm also judging not the live vocal.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Yeah.
With that being said, I think this is an interesting song. I find it a tad generic, unfortunately. And I thought the first half of his performance, I thought the vocal was so strong and it was there. He was doing everything he needed to. And the entire second half of the performance, unfortunately, was sharp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The whole thing was sharp.
I think once he got into that falsetto, he was sharp the rest of the performance.
Yeah.
Not only that, it didn't sound like he was committing his completely committing. It sounded like the song wanted 100% and he was giving a 70.
Right.
Yeah. I agree with that. I don't think it's bad though. I don't think any of us listened to the other two songs that made the final, so I don't have anything to go off of whether he should have won or not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's gonna win this selection, if I'm being honest with you, because I just think there's now 4 male-led ballads, and I don't think any of them can really compete with Reich, unfortunately.
Mm.
But I mean, congrats to him for making it through all of that. I'm excited to see him in the final, and I hope he does decently well. But I don't think there's going to be a very strong result for him, unfortunately.
No. I almost feel like they needn't have done that extra competition. To be honest, I almost wish that they left that there and then just had this show with.
Yeah, I think it was this was everyone kind of in that short list, and then just whoever wasn't on that short list competed it for that last spot, if you will.
I think it was emerging artists, actually.
Oh, is that what it is?
Okay.
I believe it was an emerging artist sort of situation. I don't know the full tea on it, honestly. But I think that was the because they went through a boot camp, basically.
Right.
Also, I will say that the voting on on all of it, I believe, was in part done by Conchita. And I believe Conchita hosted a lot of this, which, yay.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Love it. Conchita, why'd you pick this one? I don't know the quality of the other 2 entries that there were supposed to be 4, but one of them withdrew. But the whole thing was they went through auditions, they did vocal coaching, they did a lip sync challenge, and they did a songwriting challenge, and then they performed. So it's there's a whole thing to it. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it says 15 hopefuls, so I think it was supposed to be along the lines of some emerging artist sort of situation.
Right.
And good for him.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see him back in a future year with a better song, unfortunately.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we've come to the point in the program when we must discuss points.
Points.
I think it would be fitting to go in the order of the German flag colors, because if you didn't notice, we are
for
German flag
those
colors.
Listening through Spotify.
We don't do Spotify for Eurovision videos.
Oh,
okay.
So everyone knows that we're wearing
okay, well there you go.
Well, there we go. So I guess I'm to start.
Yes, Lewis, that does mean
Slay. Oh my god.
hit the slay button.
Slay the world.
All right.
So
Let's do it. 2 points. Scars.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Floryan.
Oh.
I guess that means I'm next.
Yes.
Correct.
So my 2 points will go to Scars.
I'm so sorry. I feel really bad.
I do. Like,
I do feel bad.
I wish they didn't do all of that.
I'm still going to put the song on my playlist. Let me make that clear.
Right.
All of these songs are honestly going to make my playlist, but... Yeah.
Anyway, 3 points from Lewis goes to Tears Like Rain.
That does not surprise me in the slightest.
Okay. My 2 points will be... Oh, excuse
3
me.
points.
Excuse me. Thank you. My 3 points will be going to Forever Strong.
And I agreed with one of you. I wonder which one it is. My 3 points also go to Forever Strong.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll give him 4 points.
Oh, good. Okay. Lovely.
Now, I really feel bad for doing this.
Oh,
Because
no.
these are... Because from here on up, it's like songs I really love.
Mm-hmm.
So... This is more of a it just kind of fell there for me.
Okay.
My 4 points very unfortunately and sadly go to Undream You.
You can tell that Aneesa's had a cappuccino today because she's taking all of this long, drawn-out explanation to explain her reasoning. I love you, though. I love you for that. Yeah, same. My 4 points go to Leona.
Okay,
Mine is because I just don't find the song as memorable as all of the other songs, unfortunately.
Oh God.
But hey, I didn't give it 2 points, Lewis.
That's also true. 5 points from Lewis goes to Isaak. Isaak.
It's very BBUK.
Isaak. He doesn't suck, by the way. He's amazing.
Yes.
My 5 points will be going to Tears Like Rain.
Oh wow, okay.
I had to move this around a lot, actually.
Okay. My 5 points are going to Katze.
There.
My 6 points are going to Katze.
Fair.
This is more of a personal taste thing, but my 6 points will be going to Naive.
How dare you?
Gasp.
I know.
Gasp. My 6 points. I'm happy to put it here. I'm happy to put it in my top 5. It's gonna go to Isaak.
My 7 points. Oh boy.
No.
Wow.
I get it. I understand.
My 7 points. This I also moved around a lot. Always on the Run.
Right. And my 7 points go to Tears Like Rain.
Okay.
And within all of this, we all only have one song alike in our top 3.
I know.
Yeah.
And it was not the one I was anticipating.
Nope. Nope. Not at all.
But it makes me happy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that trend's gonna end here. 8 points from the Lewis jury go to Love on a Budget.
8 points. And I'm the last one to give this points. Will be going to Katze.
Okay.
He gives my cat.
My 8 points also go to Love on a Budget.
Oh wow. Okay.
Love on a
All
Budget.
right. 10 points from the Lewis jury go to Naive.
Okay.
My 10 points. Sorry for the long pause.
What was that for? I was like,
long pause.
It was giving.
My bad.
It was like giving a vote.
Once again,
it's like connection failed.
Right now.
It's like connection slow. It's like we're going to this person. Hello.
No, I don't know why it took so long.
Hello, Europe.
Hello, Europe.
But my 10 points will be going to Love on a Budget.
Good. And somehow for the second round in a row, I'm agreeing with Lewis, and my 10 points also go to Naive. Which means we don't all have the same 12 points.
Yes. You can see our points 2 to 10 here.
Oh. What?
This is when you asked me for your 12 points.
Oh, Lewis, can you please give me your 12 points?
Oh.
Yes.
I
Wait, 12 points from Lewis goes.
Wow. Okay. I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
And then I think Aneesa and I.
Yeah, Logan and I have the same
Yeah.
12 points. My 12 points go to Rick with Oh Boy.
Is it Rick?
I
makes
don't
sense.
know.
Rick.
I don't know.
I would assume it's one of the two.
Sure. My 12 points also go to Oh Boy. Because Oh Boy.
Oh
It's a
boy.
great song. So, regardless, though, one of these 9 songs will win. Barbara Schonenberger will tell one of these people that she's won and is going to Eurovision, and I'm excited to see it. So, with that being said, thank you for joining us for our review of the German national selection this year. Let us know in the comments down below, who are you rooting for? Who are you most excited for? Do not give points to. I don't know. Anyway.
Aneesa, was Logan lagging for you?
Yes, he was.
Oh, I lagged majorly.
Yeah.
Oh, I lagged majorly.
We
there. It's
appreciate all of the support, everyone. Shout out to...
You don't need to do my outro for me. I can do my outro just fine.
Shout out to #1 fan, Adam McCallig. Appreciate it.
Anyway, thank you so much for joining us for this 2-person podcast we've been doing today. Just 2 people. Only 2 people. We really appreciate it. Just 2 of us. Subscribe. Hit the bell. Subscribe to both of our other channels as well. You can become a member of our channel available on our main channel and on Patreon. So go hit those links. I guess I'll bring Lewis back. I don't know. Go follow our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can also go follow the 3 of us down below. And you can go get your merch, including but not limited to Cup Mug. Lewis.
I know.
And with all that being said, cheers. Sister!
Sister! Oh, that was so off key, Aneesa.
Bye, sister.